thankful that trainer has taken a time for us to train. So trainer, now I hope you got the access and you can start the presentation. Audio instead of phone call. Otherwise, it will
Hello.
charge. Yeah, just select yourself as a computer audio. Otherwise, it will be chargeable. I can see on your screen that you have selected audio, phone audio.
It's not.
Just click on this icon, this one, which is phone icon.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are, but I guess you have dialed US number, right?
Yeah, that's okay. It's free from my handset. It's okay.
Uh,
It's not
okay,
chargeable for me.
okay. That's good. But in that case, you can dial. You can use your computer audio. That will be easy for us. I mean, easy for you and easy for us as well. Reason because it will not be chargeable and
I
the.
have some issues with the computer audio. That's why I joined there.
Oh, okay. Not
You
a
might
problem.
not be able to hear me there.
Not a problem then.
You can you guys can see my screen, right?
Yeah, we can see. You can start now.
Okay. So before starting, hello everyone. So I would like to just understand how this thing is like going to work because I'm assuming that you guys are new to the security testing and no one has the idea for same. Is that true or I'm assuming something wrong or differently? Please uh, let me know if there is anyone who have pretty much idea or everyone is new to the security testing. Guys,
We are new to the security testing.
everyone? Okay, so I'm assuming yes from everyone. So I'll just show you a PPT, and that is going to display what all the things which we are going to cover in our security testing sessions. Because you guys are new and you guys need to start from the basics, and so we are going to start with the normal security testing process. Like we will be introducing with the testing. I'm pretty sure that you guys are in the testing domain and you are very aware of what is testing, how we do that, and why we do that, all the different concepts. So you guys are pretty much aware of that. So we'll just cover introduction to the testing part, uh, uh, and after that, like all these testing things are covered. That will take very little time, and we'll just go through it, and we'll have our overview of the testing process. After that introduction, we will talk about security testing and penetration testing. So we'll talk about the basic overviews, why, how, and what we do in the security testings and in the penetration testing and how they both are different. And we will basically cover a little bit part of the penetration testing as well. And in the penetration testing, we'll talk about in what scenarios the penetration testing is required and what are the different tools for the penetration testing. But again, then we'll come to the security testing part, though they are somehow similar, but they have some differences. And when we'll talk about security testing, you will also understand some of the concepts of the penetration testing. And in the penetration testing concept, we'll talk about the differences. So after this, when these things are covered, they will take basically one session for both of them. One session will be there, and then we'll talk about the processes. So the this security and penetration testings. So if we talk about security testing specifically, they basically go through in every software development lifecycle. So we'll talk about all the phases of the security testings, which are majorly the four phases, but we'll discuss about them in the detail and with the examples and with the real life scenarios, and where you have to implement them, and in case of different scenarios, how these will be handled. So with this, with all these processes, you will be able to know that when actually the security testing is required and when it is not. So this thing will also help you in deciding in your organization or in your projects how you have to perform and when you have to perform these security testings. So this is kind of mostly the process part, the theoretical parts, and but now if we'll talk about the protocols, so of course this is very important for the security testing part. So we'll talk about different protocols, but if we talk about HTTP and HTTPS, that is more specific, and we'll talk about them in more detail because all the web applications are mostly using these two protocols. So that is something which is theoretical, as well as we'll try to like give you the hands-on examples, hands-on assignments, and we'll use different tools for basically understanding like how we are basically putting them into the security testing, how we are going to test them, and what are the issues with HTTP and HTTPS, and how we are going to test them, and what are the different solutions which we can provide to the developers in order to have their problem solved or their application secured. So in this, we will basically have the detailed discussion over the HTTP and HTTPs with their differences, and we will understand the request packets, we'll understand the different responses and different redirections which we get. So that is something with the protocols. And in case you want to add any protocols, we can add those protocols as well. But I think HTTP and HTTPS cover most of the part with the web applications. So now, as we move on, we'll talk about all the different concepts with security, like encoding, which is something arranging the data in different sequence, and decoding is something like opposite of encoding, and cryptography, which is basically dealing with encryption. Then there is same origin policy. That is something related to the web apps. For example, if we have different web apps open in the like Gmail and xyz.com are open in two different tabs of the browser, so how these things are handled in terms of security. So we'll discuss them in detail, and you will get to know more about it there. Then there are cookies, and as you know, you might all might be knowing about cookies and how they are important with the security, and like how we should be having that permanent or temporary cookies, and every these concepts will be discussed and with the assignments as well as with the application hands-on, with tools hands-on. And then there are proxies. So with proxies, I basically prefer the tool which is called as burp. You guys might have worked on that, so we'll use that burp tool, and with the burp you will be able to know that how this you can set up the proxy, and then how you can basically uh, do the security testing with these kind of proxies. Then we are going to talk about different methodologies. So PTS, OSS TMM, and OS testing techniques. So we are going to cover first two, and these two will be having a little session of around half an hour. So we'll discuss them for 30 minutes. But then there is OWASP, which is basically providing the top 10 threats every year. So in 2017, they also have top 10 threats. So that is something which we are going to discuss in detail. So these are the different top 10 of 2017: injection, broker authentication and session management, cross-site scripting. So broken access control, it was same as in 2004. Then there is security misconfiguration, sensitive data exposure. Seventh one is new, which is insufficient attack protection. Then there is CSRF, cross-site request forgery, using components with known vulnerabilities, and underprotected APIs, which has came this year because of the introduction of APIs. So we are going to cover each and every of them in detail, and we are going to do the examples. We are going to do like detailed discussion. So this is where we are going to spend most of our times. I'll be like having the applications which are having these kind of problems, and then we'll be discussing the solutions, like either in the code or in the network. So how we are going to basically fix it, or how we are going to detect them. So all these attacks we are going to cover in most of the details, because that is something which I cover every time in detail, because that is the actual scenario which you are going to face. And we'll be talking about them first of all in details. We'll be understanding how it is. We'll be checking them in the applications, and then we are going to detect them using like manually and then by the tools. Then once we discuss all these methodology, sorry, all these threads, we are going to test them with in the web apps, and either with the Ajax calls or the non-Ajax calls, and we are going to test them with the APIs as well. And then there is another concept which is security testing and buffer overflow. It is simply when the size of the buffer is limited, it's always limited, and you give the data which is greater than the size of that. So in that terms, how the security concepts come in, and how we are going to test them, and how we are going to basically remove the threats. Then we are going to talk about the tools. So there are different tools for the security testing. Some of them basically provide you end-to-end security testing feature. Some of them are basically for some particular kind of testing. So for those things, we are going to cover like Zap tool is something which we are going to use most of the times. Then there are Z-Attack proxies, web scabs, cookie editors, and there is Quills or Goat. And so we're going to cover tools based on our requirement, or based on end-to-end discussion which we are going to do. So in tools, if there are scripting required, so we'll discuss about the scripting as well. And so this is all. These are all the things which we are going to cover. And in case guys want to like have something which is in your mind, and you want to add that, because that is something which I cover for the very basic scenarios. Otherwise, we can go more deeper into the like different attacks, hacking, and all these things as well. So please let me know if there is any issues or any questions, concerns. That's it for my end.
Okay. So you have done trainer about this demo, right?
Yes.
Okay. So can you just elaborate why security testing is important nowadays, and how it is going to impact our career?
So if you talk about security, like you guys have must have heard about different applications are being developed, different APIs are developed. So in it is important simply to keep the like system protected from any of the malwares or malicious activities. And so it is just not like protecting the information or the uh, your organization or the functionality. So it also like guarantee the complete security of the system, and it basically helps you to like if there is any organization, it is again after the security like sorry security of data and information, it is also important for the reputation of the organization. So you in order to maintain that integrity and that confidentiality, so that is important. And how this is going to impact the career, so if you guys know or you guys might not be aware that so security testing is not very common. So testers for the security are not very like not found easily. Even in many of the organizations, there are just one people or two person who are doing that, and they are not either fully skilled, or they are like just so much less that they can't do the security testing for the whole organizations.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the field where someone is going, and they are getting trained in that, and they have good skills. So that is going to enhance the career for them for sure. Hope that answers your query.
Okay, so I mean, in terms of career, so this is kind of increasing, right? In day by day.
Yeah, but still, it is increasing. But even if you will see, like let's first of all let's compare it with any of the functional testers or performance testers in non-functional testing fields.
Mm-hmm.
They are still less in number, and the requirement is still high. So
Okay.
they are increasing, but yeah, it's not very easy to learn, or it's not very easy to found the like skills nearby for the same. Because if you will say that functional testing, either let's say automation or manual, people are easy to found, and with the tools like Selenium or JMeter, the people are easily trained. And also there are like online, you can have different like docs or websites which can basically train you. But
Mm.
in the case of security, it is not that much common. Even in the online, if you will see that you can't find the content most of the time for
Mm.
different concepts. So you guys, if even if someone is not working as a security tester, and like me, even if I'm like I'm working right now, but even if I'm not, even if I'm just doing blogs and writing the content, then that is also like enhancing the careers as well as building up the communities. And if, and you are helping the communities as well in that case, because the content and the information, the solutions, they're not that much easily available as compared to the functional or performance testing.
Okay. Okay. And usually, what kind of? I mean, suppose I have 6 years of experience. So, what package should I expect if I am a good in security testing? I mean, this is a
So
kind of
like if you're
vague
saying,
question, but just for curiosity, I'm asking.
like if sorry, is I'm understanding it right, so you are saying what skills do I have, what all skills do I have if I'm having experience of 6 years?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the question?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so basically, you see, the people are skilled with the tools. Basically, if you have all the concepts clear for the security testing, so that happens initially, and
Mm-hmm.
after that, people start building their skills on the different tools.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I'll give you an example, so there is one of the client, let's say Mastercard. So they
Mm-hmm.
in one of my organization, they used to do the security testing. So in my
Mm-hmm.
initial years, I used to do the security testing for them, but I had all the concepts clear, and after that, I started working on different tools. And after that, I built the skills for basically giving them the solutions as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like in that code or in that layer, on that might be the problem, and that basically comes with the experience, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're saying that I'm having this much of experience, that people expect that you are aware of the concepts, you are aware of the tools, then you are aware of the solutions, or you can debug those solutions as well.
Right. Right.
So that is the very basic things people expect. And with 6 years, if I'll say, most of the people don't have the whole experience of 6 years. If I talk about real scenarios thing, 6 years totally in the security testing. So
Mm-hmm.
these guys are lucky if like if someone is having working in security testing for 6 years, though there are cases, but there are rare cases for that.
Okay. Okay. And how it is different that uh, in the market there, I'm not sure, but there could be some training institute which are teaching security testing. So how different you will teach to us?
So training institute, being very frank, I'm not sure. Like if they are like teaching security testing, like even if they are teaching, like I live in NCR area, so I'm not sure if they do that.
Mm-hmm.
and here so and if you talk about different things, so it's like most of the security like institutes, if I compare, I think they might be training the same topics, so the concepts are same,
Mm-hmm.
tools are same, right? So I'm not teaching anything new. It's just about that, like how much examples, how much applications, how much hands-on we are doing. Because in the institutes, that is not happening. I'm not saying about the security thing. Even in the case of any functional or non-functional institute testing techniques, so those hands-on, those assignments are not actually there. And I think they are mostly meant for the freshers or the like college guys. So that is what I think, because if a professional is training, and even if the teachers, because the teachers there don't have the hands-on experience, they are just mostly the theoretical, doing the theoretical part most of the times. And even if the people like us are going there, then there the batch size is very big, and in
Mm-hmm.
that case, all these things are also not possible.
Okay. 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 Thank you. And now I am going to each one of you, like Kiran, Mehak, Pavan, Rama, and Richa. So just one by one. Kiran, how much experience you are having?
I have around 10 years of experience.
Okay. So why you have joined security testing? What is your objective to join?
I mean, I was more towards the functional testing and performance. So just want to explore this area of the testing so that it will enhance my skill set.
Okay. Okay. And why refer me group only?
No, I felt it is convincing rather than going to some institutes. So that's why.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Now coming to Mehak.
One second, I have one
Yeah. Sure.
question for
Yeah.
that.
Sure. 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 Please. Please. Please go ahead.
Yeah, are there any prerequisites for learning the security testing, like any particular programming language or any particular thing as such?
That can be answered by trainer.
Yes, like if you have the like basic logics clear, then that is fine. For now, there is no prerequisites because we are going to learn concepts and tools. And in case of
Mhm.
scripting, yes, you might need to, but those are the basic syntax which we can learn or clear every time. It should be just logic should be clear. You should be good in the logical part and the testing part.
Mm,
So those concepts, if they
constraint
are clear, you can.
Is it constrained to any particular programming language as such, or how it is?
Yeah, some tools are like some tools use C or something, but we'll can like use the like we'll be working on Zap mostly for now, but
Mhm.
so there is no constraint for that too. Does this
And
answer the query?
is it required to be thorough in the SQL part as well? Because most of the thing it is like we will play with the backend systems.
SQL, there are concepts, let's say injections. In those concepts, yes, basic SQL must be clear. Like you must be able to
Mhm.
understand normal, select, update, insert, and joins, different clauses of SQL. Yes, those should be there.
Okay.
So basics SQL, which we learn in colleges, if that is clear, that is also fine. You don't need to learn like
Okay.
advanced SQL like or PL/SQL, something like that. That is okay.
Okay. And one more thing is, say, after the workshop and all, will you be giving access to the tools for a demo version or something, or how it is? Because we will not be working exactly in the security testing, right?
Yeah, so like for example, Zap is a freeware, so you always have access, and I can check what tools I have license and what I can provide that I need to check. So I can check and
Mhm.
I can let you know for that, because I
And
have
will there
license for
be
some of
like
them, but
any?
for different. Sorry.
And will there be any like professional certificate or something which will be offered by the RMG works, RMG or from yours and after the
That
completion of the tests?
RMG admin can answer.
Yes, yes. After completion of the training or the workshop, we will provide you that you have attended security testing workshop through Reform Me Group. But that will be a
Okay.
soft copy only.
Yeah. Okay, I think that is all the queries which I had.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay. Thank you so much, Kiran. Now
Thank you.
coming to Pavan. Pavan, how much experience you are having?
Yeah, am I audible enough? Would like to know first.
Yeah, yes, you are absolutely audible.
Yeah, well, I'm having an experience more than 6 years
Mm-hmm.
in manual testing.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, go ahead, please.
What was your other question?
Okay. The question is why you have opted for security testing.
Uh, well, I think while we were having this session
Mm-hmm.
a few minutes before, the trainer was answering all those things. The basic thing that really the demand is high
Mm-hmm.
and there are so less of trained resources available for this particular testing area. So that is the very first thing which attracted me, and also I believe that I can do much better in security testing because I believe that my mind sometimes work like that in that particular way.
Mm-hmm.
I have a gut feeling, I can say, and yeah, it feels good to be a part of security testing because I've been doing manual testing since more than 6 years, and I believe it is high time for me to upgrade because market is getting unstable for manual testers. That's the main reason.
That's correct. That's correct. Absolutely. Okay. Thank you so much, Pavan. Now coming to Ramakant. Ramakant, can you hear? I guess he is offline. Okay, Richa, what about you? Richa, can you hear?
Yes, yes, I can hear. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Like I am in a refer me from very long time, and I know that refer me conduct everything with very dedicated and thinking about the career of others also. So I was very much interested in this part. And security testing is really I'm new for that, so I need to learn the concepts. And of course, in interview, people ask about it, so I should get aware of it. That's why I joined this. And total, I'm having like 6 years of experience in testing. So I look forward for a great career by doing this. That's it. Was good. So that we are thinking to join and see what he gives.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much, Richa, for having a trust on Refer Me Group. So I hope Pavan only Pavan and Richa has left. I mean, two guys are here. Other has left. So guys, for me, like I am having more than 12, 13 years of experience in a QA and worked as a BA, as a manager, as an individual contributor as well, and worked in good organizations like Barclays and JP Morgan and Saxo Bank. So, but nowadays, what is happening that things are turning at a very fast mode. Like in a manual testing now, if I will say after 5 years or after 4 years, so the organizations are not accepting manual testers very easily, unless and until if you do not have a good knowledge in domain. But domain takes you not more than 7 or 8 years of experience. After that, they explicitly demand that you must have a knowledge in automation, right? And security testing, what I believe, is another part which you can prove yourself, and there is very less people who are working in security testing. And very less availability as well in the market for the resources, right? So that is the reason this is a very hot topic nowadays. And I suppose that we are, I mean, in the market, security, there are very less institutes which are providing knowledge on security testing, but you know very well that how traditional institutes are going to deliver the things, right? So in Refer Me Group, we make sure that each and every session given with the same enthusiasm, with the same kind of passion. One thing, second thing is that with the same kind of assignments and interaction, and we make sure that after end of the workshop each one of can show that they have either 6 months to 1 year of experience. It depends on individual contributor, individual participants, how they are running or how they are grabbing the things. So this was all about
Yes, agree to this.
yeah, thank you, Richa. So it was all about for today's demo, and we will post it on YouTube, so you can refer to your friends, and the complete course fees and everything will be post on your group, and I will add trainer to the group as well. Apart from that, if you are referring to any of your friend, then you can get some referral bonus as well in complete workshop. And believe me, after doing the workshop you will not feel that you have I mean, you will feel that you have attended something, right? And by mutual, we will study about the security testing. So thank you so much, Pavan. Thank you so much, Richa, and to the trainer for joining today's demo.
Yeah.
Thank you
Well,
for
I have a
organizing it.
Yeah, Pavan, please
I,
go ahead.
I have a feedback actually, honest feedback.
Mm-hmm.
Feedback.
Mm-hmm.
I just forgot your name. What's your good name?
Nitesh.
Hitesh, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hitesh. I think the session was really good. The way of presentation was really good, and I think the content was also good. But the only concern from my side is that although it was a demo session, but actually I was expecting it to be for some more, it should be of some more length. It was really very short. I was able to understand all those, introduction part and concepts, which I think the name of the trainer is Nishant, if I am not wrong,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
So it was good enough, but it could have been much better if, the length could have been something like close to 30 minutes at least. I believe it was for 15 minutes. Although it was good enough.
Yeah, I understand, because usually a demo class takes 30 minutes, but it's our fault that we need to review. But and also trainer side. I mean, I'm not saying anything about this, but trainer was not in. He has not given any kind of demo before. He has told me he usually starts the workshop. So I asked him, no, first give a demo, then start the workshop, so people should understand that what we are going to cover exactly. So Pavan, your this concern is absolutely taken, and we next time in demo we will take care that at least 30 minutes demo should be going on. So this is
Sure, I'll take care of it as well.
no, it's okay, Nishan,
Thank you for
because
the feedback.
it was not your fault. It was from our side that we need to inform you about this. Actually, the problem is, Pavan, if we are going to explain any tool or anything, so that will stretch a very long. So I hope, I mean, I ask for this that you keep it short, but next time we will take care that about the tool a little brief introduction should be given, and more about the security testing knowledge should be given. So yes, definitely I will take care for this thing.
Thank you so much. And there was nothing like that. It was not a negative feedback from my side, especially to Nishant. I would like to say that it was a wonderful session. Thank you so much. And it was
Oh,
just
okay.
one of my concerns. That's it.
No, it's okay,
Sure,
Pavan.
not a problem at all.
Mhm.
Actually, it varies from groups to groups, so or people to people. So sometimes some people are like they just want to listen up what is going to happen, so they just try to keep it short. And sometimes people like to hear like in little detail. So that's what you were expecting. So there is nothing wrong, and I'm not taking it as a negative one. I know it's just about like how different people have different reasons to join. So that is totally all right. Thank you for the feedback, though.
See, Pavan,
Thanks for
anything.
understanding.
See, Pavan, any feedback is not negative for us because in Refer Me Group we are here just because you guys, right? And Refer Me Group is today of 20,000 plus professionals just because of you guys. Each one of every member in Refer Me Group I consider as my family, and that is the reason we have grown in last 2.5 year by this number. So we don't take any feedback as negative. So don't worry for anything. You speak whatever comes in your mind. You speak whatever you think about Refer Me Group because this is your group and we improve a lot because of you guys, right? So next time, yes, definitely we will take care for these things and we
Thank,
will make sure that it should not be repeated.
thank you so much.
Thank you, Pawan. So anything else, Pawan and Richa, you want to ask?
Uh,
No, it's okay. You just add me to the group bus.
Okay, okay.
yeah, actually, just would like to add one last thing that
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I think Richa was saying something. I'm sorry.
No, no. I'm saying it's fine from my side because I know Refer Me will give very nice this security testing workshop also.
Thank you, Richa. Yeah, Pawan, you were saying something.
Yeah, actually, I was saying that I'm expecting a lot, especially for I'm relying too much upon RMG's, these sessions, and I believe that I'm looking forward for web security testing, full session. I'm looking forward for that.
Yeah,
So it's a big yes from my side. I'm ready to learn. Let's see how things will fall.
yeah, surely, Pawan. We will take care and we make sure that we will complete all your expectation, whatever you are having.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you, Pawan. So, closing this session here, Ankuj has just joined. Ankuj, you have missed uh, the demo part and you joined very late. But anyways, we cover things whatever we have. I mean, we will post it on YouTube, so you can watch it from there. But few things. I mean, the crux we can cover here. Ankuj, what is your total year of experience? Ankuj, can you hear?
I think Ankuj is not on the audio. It's not showing it.
Ankuj, can you join again, please? Ankuj, can you hear? Ankuj, can you hear? Ankuj, can you type, please, because so that we can read your message. Okay, I'm not sure that she is able to hear us or. Yeah, yeah, Pawan. Even we think we can conclude this session here. So thank you so much, Ankush. Thank you, Pavan. Thank you, Richa, and thank you to the trainer for joining this demo session. We will post it on YouTube, and you can refer to your friend, and we will give you a good referral discount in your complete workshop. So thanks a lot again. Closing this session. Thank you, Pavan.
Okay, thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.